Hello, awesome people. So Romans 8:28 says that God is working all things together for your good. Now, I know right now you got your hands up in the air saying, Kim, really? How can God ever work anything good out of what I'm facing right now? You are so defeated. You are so let down. You feel like the whole world's beating you up. In fact, you even feel like God's on vacation. Some of you are even mad at God because he didn't do what you asked for him to do. But can I tell you one thing that I learned 8 years ago when I was facing depression, rejection, I felt unworthy. My whole world was falling apart. I was just staring at all these crises in my life. I realized one thing about God is he don't lie. And even though I didn't understand it, I needed to realize as long as I had a pulse, God still had a plan for my life. The whole world might have wrote me off, but God didn't. And I started leaning on the word of God, which said that he's going to do exceedingly abundantly more than I could ever ask or think. Or where he said in Philippians 4:13 that I could do all things through Christ. I started standing on these promises. I started replacing my critical negative thinking for these life scriptures. And I started quoting them until I believed them. I started watching my world turn around. The worst situations that I never could see God even bringing a recovery story out of, or a mess even into a message. He did it. And he's going to do the same for you. You know, in Psalms 98, it talks about the palm tree. Now, the palm tree, the reason that God refers to us as a palm tree is because he knew life was going to hit us. He knew that we were going to hit some really hard times in our life. And the reason he refers to us as a palm tree is because if we ever pay attention to that palm tree can be in a hurricane. It can go all the way down to the ground, be bent as far over as you could ever see. And in the midst of that thing being bent all the way over, it's growing stronger. So look at your adversity as a strengthening tool for you, because that's what it's doing. This adversity is making you stronger. It's making you wiser. But it's important that you pay attention to your heart and you allow yourself to get better and not bitter. You know what? I'm praying for you today. Jeremiah 29:11 says that God's going to bless you and not harm you. He's got plans to give you hope in a future. He's going to work it all out. He just needs you to believe in him. He needs you to trust him. You can't have fear and faith at the same time. You just can't. You might as well have faith, because faith really isn't faith until it's all you've got left. I promise you, with God, everything is all right in the end. So if it's not all right, it's not the end. God's got you covered. I'm praying for you, man. I believe in you. This too shall pass. Go ahead and shake yourself loose. Go ahead and surf that stormy wave and realize that every storm runs out of rain. I love you so much. Hey, follow me on this page. I give you good life stuff every single day. Go ahead and share this video. Somebody else needs encouragement. Go to realtalkkim.com. Sign up for my newsletter. I got an awesome newsletter that comes to you every single Monday. I'm Kimberly Jones Pothier. I think you're awesome.